She came on here claiming that, oh, everybody, I don't do this. Yes, you do. This is exactly the only thing you do.
Every time your current come up says my name or does something that I feel is trying to attack me in any type of way, I'm a drag.
Let me get into it why I never spoke on her. I never spoke on Remy because I felt like it wasn't even nothing to be spoken about. Me and you not beefing. I'm not beefing with you over a dude. He not going back and forth with both of us. He chose me and left that situation.
Serious trouble may already be developing between Papoose and Claressa, and the timing of it all feels almost ironic. Just a few days earlier, Claressa had appeared in an interview speaking with full confidence about her future plans. At that time, everything seemed steady and secure.
Next thing, what's the plan for 2026? Like,
I'm having a baby.
Oh, okay, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I'm having a baby.
She even mentioned that she wanted to have children with him next year. On the surface, everything seemed perfect, like a picture-perfect relationship. But now, rumors are spreading that Papoose might already be cheating, and social media is reacting strongly. Many people are repeating the saying, "You lose them the same way you got them," and it's being linked to Claressa everywhere. A lot believe the relationship may have been unstable from the beginning, especially since it allegedly started while Papoose was still involved with Remy.
I want to have a baby next year. We already have it planned out. I'm gonna have a baby next year, and then after I go through my stuff, then I'll come back and fight some more, and then probably have another one, and then do the same thing again. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm 40, 43, whatever, after my career to have my kids.
Right.
I want to be able to run at the park with my kids and stuff like that. I don't want to be too old. So I think that keeping my body in shape, I don't drink, I don't smoke. I think that'll also help me too while I'm going through this whole body and life changing stuff.
Right.
Now, as these new rumors begin to surface, many are saying it feels like history could be repeating itself in real time. The situation is starting to look familiar, and people are quickly drawing comparisons to what happened before. What makes it even more intriguing is that Claressa had actually been warned. Remy had spoken out earlier, trying to caution her about getting involved with Papoose. At the time, however, Claressa didn't take those warnings seriously. From her point of view, it probably seemed like bitterness coming from an ex-wife who hadn't fully moved on.
I literally peeled off your ass because I can't even go to that venue no more because the way it was acting when you ran off into the night with a mask on and nobody knew where you went to. It was like, we doing this. You know what I said? Sorry, guys. That's my husband still, and that's my daughter's father. I can't do nothing. Yes, he was absolutely wrong. He was dead wrong. He was out of pocket. Yeah, if y'all do something behind my back that I don't know about, whatever, but not on my watch, I'm not doing it. And that's how I behaved, and that's how I handled him. Through all the tormenting and all the secrets and all everything, nobody still couldn't handle him crazy.
And to be fair, that's a reasonable way to see it in a situation like this. But as everything continues to unfold, some people are beginning to think that maybe Remy wasn't completely wrong after all.
When he realized that a regular nigga that can rap, but just not the way we do it. By the way, he makes $50,000 per battle, has about 5-6 battles a year, so he makes at least $250,000 a year. You understand? Great credit score. I never seen a person with a credit score like this in my life, like the richest people that I've been around. But anyway. Unlike some people who beg me to add their name to one of my properties and I have a fucking lien on it because they don't pay their taxes. He couldn't fathom why him. So why he's sitting there, she was saying, why Hitman, why Goods? Why you fucking lying? Why you lying? You was devastated that a regular nigga that used to work for sanitation, got a pension plan, got a 401k, that happens to rap, was able to overcome your manipulation, was able to treat me nice. Not just because the camera's on, not just because people are watching, but because he genuinely felt like that. Not because I was paying his bills.
Remy claimed that Papoose wasn't as secure or put together as he appeared to be. She suggested he may have been dealing with money issues and hinted that his connection with Claressa could have been influenced more by self-interest than genuine feelings.
Why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of your percentage because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy. He's the one that don't want to sign, don't want to get his stuff out of his ex-house. Doesn't be there for his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he want a son, right? He has a son. He has a son. He just doesn't like his son's sexual preference, so he acts like he doesn't have a son. He has a son. We have a son. I would be telling you, girl, get your ass from over there. What are you talking about? That's what I would be doing if that was my...
Those were serious claims, and at the time, many people found it easy to brush them aside. Public breakups often bring dramatic statements and emotional responses, so it didn't seem unusual. Even if there was some truth to what Remy was saying, it's understandable that Claressa didn't accept it. The two women never shared a good relationship from the start. There was already tension between them, and when you combine jealousy, public scrutiny, and their history, it creates the perfect setup for conflict.
People don't know what I had to deal with. You're the weird one. You're the one that kept blackmailing me and threatening me to release sex tapes of me. Y'all keep saying, oh, she was parading around with this guy. I ain't never do that. Never. Y'all may see me standing with somebody. Y'all may have seen me at my battle league where people was talking crazy about me. People who have had conversations with Papoose, who was feeding them information to talk shit about me in hopes that it would be so bad and I would be so ashamed and so embarrassed that I would stop. But I'm a real ass bitch and I know the truth, so I'm going, what a nigga saying no battle rap, I know what's up. Nice try.
The situation truly began to spiral when Remy chose to take things public in a big way. She released screenshots of private conversations between Papoose and Claressa, messages she claimed to have accessed from his phone without permission. That alone was enough to ignite major controversy. It didn't just bring their relationship into the spotlight, but also raised serious concerns about trust, privacy, and personal boundaries. From that point onward, things escalated rapidly. What was once a private matter suddenly turned into a full-scale public spectacle. People who previously knew nothing about the relationship began dissecting every detail. Social media became the central stage, and everyone seemed to have an opinion. Remy didn't stay quiet either. She accused both Papoose and Claressa of twisting the story to make her look like the problem while they came across as innocent. She said she had kept silent for a long time out of respect, but eventually hit her breaking point. Once she spoke out, things fully escalated. Claressa wasn't going to remain silent either. She publicly fired back, and what followed was several days of ongoing exchanges that kept everyone watching. Every new response only made the situation more heated and added more fuel to the drama.
And I got a good man. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. You still broke. You still broke. It's just miserable and sad. That's all they doing. That's you wish you can be in place. You doing all that. You doing all that. Yes, my life is very peaceful. Who is this who said that? Kel. Yes, my life is very, very, very peaceful. I live in a 7-bedroom house. I got a pool in the back with a basketball court. I got a gym in the basement. I got millions of dollars. I can buy what I want. Yeah, all that. And I'm happy as and I got a good man. Yeah, talk to me. There you go. It's nothing that, just how y'all can write words and y'all can make posts in capitals and y'all can blaze and y'all can post old pictures. I can't.
the situation quickly turned into one of the most talked about online dramas. At first, Papoose stayed out of it and didn't respond right away, which made some people think he was trying not to escalate things further. But eventually, he broke his silence. And when he did, his response came with strong and direct statements. Just when it felt like the situation couldn't get any more heated, Remy went live again and stood firmly by everything she had already said.
You refuse to tell people, hey, me and Rem haven't even slept in the same bed since May 2022. You don't want to tell nobody that. You were so wrapped up in the whole black love thing. That was your thing. That was the only thing you had.
She spoke out about what she claimed was really happening behind closed doors, including allegations that Papoose had been unfaithful throughout their relationship. The image she described was completely different from the perfect relationship many people thought they were seeing. At that point, everything truly blew up. It was no longer just a breakup. It turned into a full battle of narratives, with each side sharing their own version of events. The public was left caught in the middle, trying to decide who was telling the truth. Then another major development followed. Papoose officially filed for divorce. That step alone said a lot. For many people, it confirmed that the relationship was truly finished, with little to no possibility of reconciliation. But rather than settling things down, it only added more chaos to the situation. Remy, however, made it clear she wasn't going to let things fade away quietly. She kept speaking publicly, revealing more details and voicing her frustration. It was evident that there were still deep, unresolved emotions involved, and she wasn't prepared to simply move on without making her side heard. But Papoose didn't step back either. He responded once more, and this time his tone was noticeably more intense. He said he had made major sacrifices for the relationship, including putting his own career on hold to support Remy during her toughest periods. According to him, those efforts were never truly appreciated, and in the end, he felt betrayed. Despite all the ongoing drama, some people have started looking back at what Remy previously said about Claressa. Even if the way she expressed it was messy, there are those who now feel she may have been right about certain points, especially regarding Papoose's intentions. With these new cheating rumors surrounding Claressa, those earlier warnings are once again being brought into discussion. One thing is clear, this whole situation has kept the public fully engaged, and everyone is waiting to see how it all unfolds next.